Yo guys, this is your friend Cindy and we are going to continue from our part 2. Okay? So, the part 3 is all about variables. So, what is variable or what is basically a variable? Variable is our source of input and output. So, it's basically can store a value and we can basically get those value and output it using system out print line, or if we use IDE we can output it in many ways. So how could we declare a variable? So it's very easy. There's a lot of variables. Based on the variable that we're going to declare or to use, okay, you need to specify first the variable. Okay, so for instance, we want to store a character, a single character. We can use the keyword car, and after that you need to make or write its variable name. For example, store a character, and then you can end it using the semicolon. Now you have declared the variable store a character and its variable type is character. So you can actually use the store character right now. Store character, and to put the value inside the store a character variable, you can use the equal sign. And then what you are able to store in a character variable is a single character, and you need to encase that in a single quote. Okay, so where's the single quote right now? Okay, sorry. And then let's put C. Now the value character C is inside the store character. We can use the system out print line and output the store a character right now. So what do you think our IDE would output right now? So if we run our program, it's going to output something like C, because the C is inside the store a character. Now it's just able to store a single character because the variable type is character. So if we add another character, it's going to give us an error. Now if you want to store multiple characters, you can change character, or we can make another variable. Say string. String is an object of Java and is used for storing multiple characters. So we can store names, paragraphs, something like that. String my text. So my text is its variable name is equal to. So we can actually just directly pass a value. So as you can see, in string we are using double quote. So in a character we are using single quote, string, double quote. And let's say 9. And this text is going to be stored inside the string. So as I've said earlier, it's our source of input. Okay, so we are storing, and we can get the value of my text and output it in our print line. And then as we can see, it's good. Okay, its output is based on what its value is. So the giving a value is from right to left. Okay, it's not from left to right. Okay, so it's not limited to text. We can store a value of numbers as well. For example, if you want to store a value, a whole value, not a value with a pointed like 0.00 something. So a whole value like 1 to 3 from negative to positive, we are going to store it in an int variable. So int is the keyword. Next of the int is its variable name. So the variable name is very important because that is how we are going to identify the specific variable. Okay, So let's say var1 is equal to 20. So in int, we are not using double quote because the double quote is for characters or strings. Okay, so the 20 is a whole number. It's a number that we can actually use in math. Okay, and then we can declare another variable, so var2. So we can't use a same variable name twice. Okay, so if you use var1 as well, or again, it's going to have an error. Okay, so var2, so var1 and var2 successfully declared. Okay, so ultimately, the int variable is the variable that we can use in mathematical equations. Okay, for instance, we can output the var1 plus var2. It's going to output the added value of 20 and 50. var1 plus var2. Okay. And we can have the sum, which is 70. So we can use another variable to store their value. For instance, let's create another variable. So var sum equals var1 plus var2. And then the var sum is the one that we're going to input, or we're going to output to our system out. It will have the same result. Now if you add the string, for example, we have the string string 1 equals 20, and then the string 2 equals to 50. And if we add the two of them, so for instance, string 2, and we run our program, we won't get the same result because the string don't have the ability for mathematical equations. The thing that it's doing here is just concatenating the 20 and 50. So it's just saying 20 add to 50. Okay, it's not actually using mathematical equations such as in the integers. Okay, so there's a different thing every variables are able to do. So you have to specify, okay, you have to practice and know what variable are you going to use for a certain thing. Okay, so that's it. Okay.